So here we have the Ford Galaxy Titanium X Automatic on a 17 plate. I'm going to show you around the outside of the car first of all, and then we're going to hop in and run through some controls. But from the outside you'll see you've got those alloy wheels and tinted windows around the rear. Let's start off inside the boot and then we can work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the back of the car, you'll see we've got reversing sensors. This car's also got a reversing camera, which I'll show you when we're inside the car. All 7 seats are in place at the moment, so this is the amount of boot space you'd have in that scenario. Let me show you what it's like when they're folded down. And that's with the rear seats folded down. So as you can see, you get a huge amount of boot space. Those three what are now back seats, but were middle seats previously, will also fold to give you even more space should you need it. So we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then I'll hop in and we'll run through some controls on the inside. Now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see it's a really lovely looking car the whole way round. Just before I climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. As you can see, you get full leather seats. The driver's one there is electric as well. There's loads to run through on this dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, so we're going to start with the dials. On the left hand side we've got the rev counter, and on the right hand side the speedometer. In the centre you'll see the total miles on this car are 8,879, and then we have two computers. On the left hand side we can adjust what we see using the buttons on the left hand side of the steering wheel, and on the right hand side, similar situation, we can adjust everything that we see using the buttons on the right hand side of the steering wheel. So if we back out to the steering wheel, you'll see the buttons on the left and right were the ones I was talking about just then. Also on the left hand side there we have cruise control, speed limiter, and then we have stereo controls as well as voice activation for the phone. So hit that button, ask it to dial any one of your contacts list, and it will do that for you. That is of course once you paired up the phone, which is all done on this central screen in the middle here. So to add a phone you would hit add device and follow the instructions on the screen. We've got various different music options in this car, including DAB radio, which is what we're on at the moment. We've got AM, FM radio, CD player. We can stream music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio, and this car's got USB input as well. In fact, it has two of those. So once you connect a device up, the extra box or boxes will appear there, and you can tap on those as well should you wish to. And you may well have seen initially, before I even came off of this screen, that this car has got satellite navigation. So hit that box to the left, it'll open up the satellite navigation screen, and then you can go to destination and do destination input from there. If I start the car up a moment and pop it in reverse, it also has the reversing camera which I mentioned, as well as front and rear parking sensors. Working our way down from there, we've got the CD player, and then we have the dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the temperature independently on either side of the car, here and here, fan speed in the middle, and then turn the air conditioning on, or you can hit auto and the car will maintain the temperature for you. You then have driver and passenger heated seats, and in this cubbyhole section here, which will close, you've got a 12-volt charging socket and the two USB inputs that I mentioned already. We then have the fully automatic gearbox, and to the right hand side of this gearbox we've got three buttons. This one will turn on or off the front parking sensors. This turns off the car's stop and start, so it's designed to cut out in traffic to save you fuel. You can turn that off should you wish to. And then this one is basically push that button and the car will park itself. It can either parallel park you on either side of the road or park you in a space perpendicular, so car parks for supermarkets, those sorts of things. We actually have a video on our Facebook page that will show you exactly how that works. Lastly, I just want to show you the sunroof on this car. So at the moment, as you can see, it's closed. There are a number of sets of buttons up above us here. What we're going to do first of all is open the blind. So it'll stop halfway for now. We'll push it again, it'll open the whole way out. So at the moment, this is essentially a panoramic window. The great thing with this car is that the sunroof section, so the front section, will also open. If we push a separate button, you'll see that that front section will open. It does have the facility to tilt as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.